It's never been easier than this very moment to start an online business. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how and why that is. But first, if you're new to my channel, my name is Kai. I have been in the e-commerce and financial literacy space for about 7 years now. And on my channel, I like to teach others different business models, showing you how to launch and manage your own business, as well as teaching others about financial freedom. In today's video, I want to talk about something that you're probably tired of hearing of. And if you're not, then you probably just haven't heard enough of it yet. But with the rise of AI and so many other technologies that are becoming available to us, the opportunities to start an online business are pretty much endless. And I want to give you some very specific businesses that I would start if I were starting an online business in 2024. And I do practice what I preach. So each and every one of these business models that I will be speaking of, I have either coached someone through, and I have also started doing them myself. I am seeing a lot of results and progress with a few of the business models that I'm going to discuss. Some of them I had just recently started, but I wanted to share with someone out there in case you were looking to get started in the online business space. So, this video is for anyone who is currently running an online business or someone who is looking to get started in entrepreneurship or e-commerce and you're just not really sure which direction to go. I'm hoping that this video can give you some understanding and clarity. So, through my many years of successes and many failures, here are the four business models that I'm betting really heavily on in 2024 and beyond. And hopefully you'll stick around to the end of this video because I will be sharing the business model that I personally am going all in with. Before we get into it, be sure to comment down below what your thoughts are and what you think the biggest opportunity of 2024 in the e-commerce space will be. Let's start with TikTok Shop. Mark my words, this will be the Amazon marketplace of our generation and of our children's generations to come because TikTok has launched their very own shop feature with some of the best qualities of Amazon, skipping the research and development phase that Instagram had to go through with their Instagram shop. And as most of you already know, Instagram shop did not succeed. So that was a huge bust. But it's the TikTok shop is pretty much as close to perfection as it will be in terms of social marketplaces. I don't see any sort of competition at the moment. I'm sure there'll be others just who will try. And funny enough, a few years ago, a business partner and I saw this coming and we actually were pitching the concept, a very similar concept to a lot of investors out in California. The thing that makes TikTok Shop something to look out for is that they have done a very good job of combining the social aspect with the marketplace aspect of shopping that on a scale that's never been done before. Amazon is trying, however, Amazon is a marketplace first. Instagram tried, however, Instagram is a social platform first. That being said, the reason why Instagram didn't work is one, I feel like they didn't give it enough time, but also two, is that is not what users are looking to experience when they're going on Instagram. They want the social aspect of interacting online. With Amazon, I feel as though they can definitely get to a point where it can be somewhat kind of like TikTok. However, people are not going on Amazon to socialize, they're going on Amazon to shop. And yes, having, products attached to video is proven to be very useful. It's still something that's going to take a lot of time for Amazon to reach the level that TikTok Shop is going. Because TikTok Shop is so new, I truly believe that if you get in now, you'll simply be at the top of your game. And I'm looking all over the place because I have my notes here, but I truly believe that you will be at the top of the game if you get into TikTok Shop at this very moment. I will be making a separate video on exactly how the business model works from start to finish so that you can have a step-by-step guide on how to get started. But if you are already in the e-commerce space, it's very, very similar to the eBay and the Amazon FBA model. Because TikTok is so strict, which I would consider both a pro and a con in terms of sellers getting started, you have to make sure that you adhere to certain guidelines in order to not get your account banned or to lose the opportunity of receiving your funds. And again, I'll go into detail on exactly how all of this works, but if I were you, I would start doing some research into TikTok Shop, getting to know how it works and some of the benefits of it. And one of the things that I think is such a game changer is that TikTok has found a way to essentially to create dashboards and platforms specific to some of the key elements of selling online, such as, and this is getting into our number 2 business model that I am betting very big on in 2024 and beyond, which is affiliate marketing. So TikTok has created their own affiliate center where sellers can connect directly with creators without having to go through any sort of middleman or agency. And this is such a game changer because this not only is allowing just the average person to become an influencer or an affiliate for specific brands, it's allowing sellers to have essentially free content. So reducing their advertising budget by simply investing in these affiliates will significantly increase your traffic and increase your revenue. The affiliate marketing works really, really well on both ends. So whether you just want to be a creator and, have sellers send you products to create videos on your free time, you can make a commission by posting content daily or however often as you wish and having people purchase products from your video. And as a seller, this is amazing because you pay a small commission for basically free advertising in a way of your product, and you don't actually have to worry about creating content. You don't have to worry about hiring a design team if that's something that you don't want to pay for. We now have this model where it's a win-win on both sides. You have the affiliate who's creating content and making commissions off of the content, and now they have other sellers reaching out to them to create content for their products. So you can create a little affiliate marketing niche for yourself or business for yourself, and you can even scale that if you wish to do so. And then as a seller, you are essentially lowering your advertising costs. You're tapping into a free marketing model, essentially, just for having a product that's already on TikTok Shop. You don't need to have products on there. So if you wanted to just go ahead and be a creator, you could. Or if you would just want to be a seller, you don't really have to do both. But what I found to be one of the best things is that if you were to create some sort of affiliate marketing account for your product, and you don't have to show your face for this, it's just another revenue or another stream of income on your TikTok shop. What I mean by this is I've seen some brands create affiliate accounts where they have no face marketing. They're essentially just providing viewers with value of what their product provides. And all of this is done with AI, by the way. So they don't have to show their face. They don't have to use their voice, even if they didn't want to. And they're just posting valuable content on why their product is beneficial to the user. That's one example. You can do all of this within the TikTok platform, by the way. So the first 2 business models that I mentioned are fairly easy to get into. With the affiliate marketing, there's essentially no startup costs. You just have to reach out to sellers, start ordering products. You can receive samples of products as well. The only caveat is that you do have to post a video within a few days of receiving the sample, which shouldn't be hard to do. You don't even have to show your face. I've seen so many people create new TikTok accounts and just reach out to sellers, and within a month are making about 10K in commissions just from consistently posting. I'll be making other videos on exactly how affiliate marketing works and how you can incorporate it into any business that you have currently, whether it be a service business or a product-based business. Affiliate marketing is definitely something that you want to get into because this is the future of marketing, and I'm so excited because it reduces ad spend by so much and it creates such an organic interaction between your product and or your service and your end user. Basically, to sum it all up, with these first two business models, TikTok is going to be dominating the next few years in terms of socialization as well as marketplaces. And so if I were you, I would hop into that as quickly as possible. And I truly believe that these two business models that I mentioned can definitely be automated, especially using AI, and especially if you have a background or some knowledge of e-commerce. You don't have to be an expert, but just some knowledge of how it works, you will be set. I even feel as though this would be a great business model for influencers. So if you're someone who's really good at being an influencer, switching over to the affiliate marketing model could be very lucrative for you and your business. So the next thing I want to talk about, I won't spend too much time here on this video because if you're watching it, you probably already heard about this and you've probably tested it out, or you probably know a few people that are. But this next business model is YouTube automation. I beat myself up sometimes because I've known this business model for several years. And if you've been following me here on YouTube, I've been posting videos for a couple years now. And even prior to that, I had a few clients that I helped coach on their own YouTube channels and marketing that and how they could grow it. Now, with the age of AI, a lot of people can overcome that fear of being uncomfortable in front of the camera, which in the beginning was my case. But as I grew over time and as I became more confident, speaking to you in front of this camera now becomes second nature. However, for those of us who are still at that point, or those of us who actually have no desire to show our faces on camera, there are some ways that you can still monetize by sharing YouTube videos and maybe just your voice, or maybe not even your voice. You can use AI. I've always been the one to be like, I need to connect with my audience, but now I'm realizing, why not do both? I can be in front of the camera, but then I can also create video content that doesn't show my face and still be able to connect with my audience. So I've been working on a few automated YouTube channels that I'm really, really passionate about. And this works by you selecting a niche here on YouTube. A lot of people say that this space is oversaturated. I don't believe that's the case, because people will always be watching content. People will always be evolving. And as people come across new interests and new hobbies, they will begin to explore video content on that long form video content in particular. And so it's as simple as choosing a niche, or, to start, I recommend starting with one niche and figuring out whether or not you want to completely automate everything with AI, or if you want to hire someone on Fiverr, you can do that as well. I would, as someone starting out, I would probably go with the least costly option. So that would probably be to, find some video editing software. You can use CapCut and find a bunch of stock video. You can use Pexels or some other free stock video website, download a bunch of those, upload them into CapCut, and then add a voiceover. You can use your own voice, or you can use AI generated voice tools that are out there. There's so many options, but starting with a niche and using AI to help you create video content is easier now than it has ever been before. And again, as I mentioned in the other business models, I'll be doing a deep dive on this particular business model in my business model workshop that I'll be putting on. It'll be a series of business ideas and business models, and I'll explain exactly how they work. These will be specific to e-commerce and AI, so that you can get started as quickly as possible with a step-by-step guide that I'll be putting together for you. One note before we move on to the final business model is that with the YouTube automation, some of the best niches that I found are niches that teach people things, anything, literally anything. A subset of that would be how-to videos. So for example, if you are new to gardening and you're really passionate about it, I find that if you're passionate about the niche, then making the content becomes really enjoyable. Creating a brand and creating a channel around what you're doing makes it so much better, and it allows you to learn as you create as well. So one of the things I like to say is I learn through teaching. So by me teaching you all what I'm teaching you in this video, and then also applying it in my own businesses, I'm able to learn much quicker. Speaking of teaching, that brings us to our very last business model for this video. I will be adding more later. This business model is course creation. I'm going all in with this business model because being able to provide value and teach people concepts has become something that is invaluable. And not only is it a passion of mine, but it's something that I've been told by other people that I need to get into for several years. And now I am taking all of the advice and I'm going for it because this truly feels like a space that I'm meant to be in. And for someone watching this video, you can literally teach anything. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen people make millions teaching others how to stop drinking alcohol, which to me is such, something I would have never thought to create a course on, but it's such a valuable course because it has some sort of valuable output for the end user, which is to stop drinking alcohol and to increase their productivity and to create the reality that they are seeking. As I mentioned, you could literally teach anything, and with platforms like Udemy, Kajabi, and now School, you can create and share your courses with as many people as you'd like who are looking to gain specific knowledge. I would say out of all of the business models, this one would require a little bit more work. However, you can make this as simple as the other business models that I mentioned by one, simply choosing something that you're very, very passionate about. Again, with that passion, it allows you to create with ease, and it allows you to teach in a way that doesn't feel like teaching. It feels as though you're just sharing some invaluable insight that you've gained through experience with other people. And by you doing that, it now becomes a part of their experience. So don't get caught up on the actual creation of the course. I find a lot of people do a workaround with this by simply just sharing videos on YouTube of their passion or what they would like to teach. And through that, they are able to create community. And this is the goal for the course creation, at least for myself, is I create a course, provide value, maybe even share it for free. And through those courses, I am able to gather people who have similar interests. And by gathering people who have similar interests, I then create a community where we all share our thoughts and help each other propel forward in this particular space, whatever it is that I'd be teaching, for example. And then over time, once you've built an audience or a community, you're able to share more valuable products or services that you can offer within your community. One platform that does this really well is school.com, SKOOL.com. It combines that aspect of course creation with the community so that you can then interact with those who are taking your courses and those who have similar interests as you. And for me in particular, it's to build a community of individuals who are on the same path of entrepreneurship and financial freedom. That is the goal of course creation. And with the model that I'll be sharing in a later video, it all just comes together to create a beautiful business, but also a beautiful lifestyle. Thank you. If you stuck around to the end of this video, just keep in mind that all of these business models are very, very viable and they will make you money. However, if you're just starting out, I recommend picking one and sticking with it for at least 3 to 6 months. With focus, dedication, and consistency, there's no way that you won't see any results. And that's just a simple fact. I've seen it happen over and over again with so many clients that I've worked with. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will be doing future videos on specific business models and more information on how you can get started in business and entrepreneurship in 2024 and beyond, and how you can also achieve financial freedom. Thank you.